Welcome to Essential Think. In this video, you will learn 6 key steps that can help you stop overthinking everything all the time, take control of your thoughts, and simply take a break. We're all guilty of overthinking things once in a while and putting our brain in overdrive, reevaluating our decisions, rehashing past conversations, and imagining bad outcomes of our actions. This is not new or out of the ordinary. However, thinking too much every day and spending most of our time conjuring up thoughts and images can block us from getting anything done, and it can put us in a continuous bad mood. When we overthink, our judgment gets murky and our stress levels rise. We spend too much time dwelling over things we can't control. It can put us in a negative mind frame and make us unable to do anything, and that can be exhausting. Overthinking makes our mind run in circles, not moving forward and often coming up with ideas that are not productive and that can even be destructive at times. We begin worrying about scenarios that may or may not happen. Overthinking is draining. It reduces our creativity and prevents us from making decisions, but it boils down to a very simple definition. It is an act of thinking about something too much or for too long. Following this definition, there are a few ways in which overthinking can be reduced, but keep in mind that, like all habits, changing our way of thinking can be challenging and it requires our conscious effort. With that being said, let's move on to 6 simple strategies that can help you reduce overthinking and move in the right direction. Number 1. Recognize your mind is overthinking. Overthinking can sneak up on you and become such a routine that it's hard for you to even detect that you're doing it. You need to carefully observe the way you think, as this can help you recognize the problem. Whenever you're feeling stressed or worrying about many things, take a break and look at your situation and how you're reacting to it. Such small moments of awareness can help you begin changing your situation. If events and potential outcomes keep playing in your head over and over, or you seem to be stressing over things you cannot control, try to accept that your thoughts are not productive. Your thinking is not helpful unless it can lead you to some positive solution. Self-awareness is the key to this, and changing our habits always begins with us identifying and acknowledging our problem. As soon as you become more aware of your tendency to overthink things, you'll be able to take steps to change. Number 2. Focus on the solution. Overthinking is often caused by fear and unnecessary focusing on the negative things that might occur. Such thinking will keep you in a pessimistic loop and stop you from moving forward or doing anything productive. Next time you feel that you're beginning to move in that direction, stop yourself, take a moment, and instead of focusing on the things that might go wrong, try to picture all the things that can go right and hold on to those views. Dwelling on your problems doesn't do anything good or helpful for you, but shifting your focus towards a potential solution will definitely benefit you. If you're dealing with something you might have some control over, consider how you can prevent the problem or seek out potential solutions. On the other hand, if you're dealing with something you have no control over, like the weather or some other force of nature, then focus on the actions you can use to cope with it. Focus on the things you can control. Number 3. Re-examine your thoughts. Spiraling into overthinking is easy. Before you come to a false conclusion that one wrong step will lead to your demise, or that your entire world will crumble because you, for example, lost your wallet or missed some monthly payment, acknowledge that your thoughts may be excessively and unrealistically negative. Remind yourself that being emotional will block your ability to view things objectively. Take a moment to check whether there is any evidence that your thoughts might or might not be true. As the Roman Stoic philosopher Seneca famously said, we suffer more in imagination than in reality. Our irrational fears force us to overthink things. We fear what might happen tomorrow, fear that we're not good enough, that we might not succeed, and so on. So next time you're feeling like your problems are rising in your head, you can try this simple technique. Ask yourself, how much will this issue matter next month, or in 6 months, or in a year, or in 5 years? This basic question can sometimes change the frame of your thinking and prevent you from overthinking. Breaking out of this mind frame takes simple but firm steps, and they all essentially boil down to one thing: taking action. As soon as you start taking action and thinking about a possible solution of your problem, you will immediately have a better perspective and less time to worry about what might go wrong. The more you challenge your thoughts, the more realistic the picture of your situation will get. Number 4. Be mindful and present. Being mindful and living in the moment is the key method to help you stop overthinking. This might sound challenging, but remember, only you can control your thoughts. And if you're able to identify overthinking before it completely takes over your thoughts, you can stop yourself, take a break and reset. Take a deep breath and tell yourself, no, I'm not going down this road again. I will not allow myself to begin overthinking. You can always ask yourself about the root of your insecurity. What exactly is bothering you? You can even write down your thoughts and dilemmas, because writing will increase your awareness. This way, you can analyze your thoughts later and put things into perspective. Also, activities like journaling, meditation, exercise, or taking a walk can help you distance yourself from your issues, just enough to keep you from overthinking. You can practice mindfulness by paying attention to yourself and your surroundings. For example, when taking a walk, try to focus on feeling the wind in your hair, or listening to birds, or feeling the ground under your feet as you move. Of course, all these techniques require your conscious effort and some practice, but with time they can become more natural to you and have significant benefits like reducing stress levels and improving your self-awareness. So keep your focus on the present, not the past, because the past is behind you, and not the future, because future is out of your reach. The present, however, is in your control. It's here and now, and this present moment is what matters the most. Number 5. Schedule your thinking. The solution to overthinking is not to not think at all. Sometimes it's good to just sit back and properly think about things that have happened. Scheduling half an hour or an hour during the day to just think about the issues that are bothering you will allow you to be more active outside that 1 hour time frame. The solution to overthinking is to have some effective time to think and improve the things happening in your life. Thinking about how you could do things differently or having a plan can help you do better in the future. So incorporate this small window for thinking into your daily schedule. And during this time, allow yourself to worry or think about whatever you want. When the time is up, move on to things that are more productive and stay active. If you find that you're still overthinking things outside your scheduled time frame, remind yourself that you'll be able to go back to thinking or worrying at a later time. This simple strategy might seem counterintuitive at first, but having a plan of action and a brief window of time for thinking will actually allow you to begin doing something. Having a schedule gives some structure to your daily life and leads you away from thinking too much. And number 6. Shift your attention. Move your attention away from problems that are obsessing you by changing your activities and engaging in projects that distract you from overthinking. Doing something different will put an end to the stream of negative thoughts. There are numerous activities you can use to distract yourself from overthinking, and you can choose the one that works best for you. For example, listening to music, watching a movie, taking a shower, cooking something, meditating, or talking to a friend. These are all good ways to disrupt overthinking and take your mind to a different place. Our mind has a hard time focusing on more than one task that requires our conscious attention, so switching to something that requires us to use our brain and focus will significantly lower our chances of overthinking. But be careful when finding additional activities. You don't want to turn a temporary distraction into a real problem. For example, if you're overthinking about potentially losing your job, drinking alcohol or overeating is not the right way to get it out of your head. Make sure your activities are not a detriment to your health. All this being said, it is of utmost importance to practice acceptance and tell yourself to accept the fact that there is nothing more that can be done, or that some things are simply not under your control. Your thoughts and doubts are not facts, and sometimes they need to be challenged. We all get caught up in moments of indecision, worrying, or obsessive thinking. It's a common thing, and don't bring yourself down because of it. Take things slow, try out new techniques, and keep reminding yourself that overthinking will not solve your problems or change the world around you. However, if you feel that overthinking is becoming too much of a burden and it's affecting your quality of life and your happiness, please consider reaching out to someone and finding professional support. Talking to a therapist can help you make sense of your situation and move on. We have reached the end of this video, and if you found value in it, please click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell to get notified about new videos that come out. Thank you so much for watching, take care, and see you next time.